think the biggest thing that large organizations can learn from smaller businesses is how to be nimble. It's incredible how quickly organizations lose the ability to act fast as they grow, and they need to reinvent their governance and their decision-making process to be able to compete at the pace that the smaller businesses work at. I'm now working at Blenheim Chalcott, where we have a portfolio of fintech businesses, and it's been very interesting from that perspective, looking at how the big financial institutions have changed their approach over the last 5 to 7 years. At the beginning of that period, it was very much, oh, look at those fintechs, they're doing interesting stuff, but they've got no scale, they're not really a threat, we can ignore them. And then a few years ago, it was, oh, they seem to be getting some traction, but we've got the capital, the expertise, the regulatory permissions and so on, so we'll hire the people to build it ourselves. And then quite soon after that, they started learning that their corporate cultures made it very difficult to succeed on that journey and have started looking much more to partnering. So I think what they've really learned is the value of bringing that innovation in-house and partnering with the fintechs. I think the two ends of the spectrum definitely need to collaborate more. It's often said that the question is whether the fintech gets scale before the big company gets innovation. Perhaps the best way to get both is to bring the two together and use the fintech's innovation with the big company's distribution scale to create success. To support my decision-making in the complex world of technology, since I'm not a deep techie myself, I've got to have very smart technical people around me that I can ask for their opinions. It's also important to have a network of advisors that you can turn to when you need to. And don't forget the critical nature of the reference call. So I'll always try and find somebody that's been a customer of that solution and get them to give me their honest feedback, and not the customer that the vendor tells you to talk to. Find somebody else.